Good morning, everyone. How are you all doing? I hope everyone is having a fantastic day. It feels like it's been forever since I filmed. Like, it's literally only been like a few days, but literally it feels like forever. And so I am ready to hop back into it with an exciting video where we are testing out a ton of new Ulta Beauty products that I bought. So I bought a little bit of skincare that we're going to be trying out and a whole ton of makeup. If this is your first time here, hi, my name is Carrington. Not your first time here, hi, welcome back. If you enjoy videos like these, I do tons of these. If you enjoy unboxings, palette rankings, talking about eyeshadow palettes, all things makeup, some true crime here and there, and talking about books here and there, definitely hit that subscribe button. Click the little bell to be notified of all my future uploads, and let's dive on into trying out some Ulta products. Okay, so like I said, we have a ton of stuff, and I feel like my lighting's a little bit weird. Like the sun is, I don't know. Okay, let me see if I can close some curtains. Did that help? I don't know if it helped any or not. Hopefully it did. I have a giant like deck and like doors over there, so sometimes if the sun is setting a little weird, it kind of messes things up. All right, so what are we trying in today's video? So let's talk about the skincare. So I have the CeraVe Resurfacing Retinol Serum. We have the CeraVe, this is the night cream. I would normally use these at night, but I really want to try these out. We have the Good Molecules Hydrating Facial Oil. Look how tiny this is. I paid $10 for this. $10 for not even a whole half of a fluid ounce for this little face oil. A little bit disappointed in that. And then I have the Derma E Ultra Hydrating Dewy Skin Serum with hyaluronic acid, squalene, and green tea. So excited to try all of these skincare products. One of them I have tried before, and that's this, and I really do like it, but figured we'd try it on camera. Moving into the makeup, I have two new primers from Wet n Wild. The first one is the Prime Focus Brighten, and the other one is to refine pores. We have the e.l.f. Powder Foundation. I have mine in the lightest shade. Then we have, so they had these new like little quads from Colourpop. So we have the Strawberry Sweet, Feeling Coconutty. We have the, what is this purple one called? I See You Baby. And then On the Mango. So I figured we would do a look trying to use like all of these palettes in one. So hopefully that'll turn out okay. Then we have a couple of like concealer-ish items. So we have the Boing Benefit Bright On Concealer. So this is supposed to like help brighten up your under eyes or color correct. Mine I bought in the shade Lychee. And this is supposed to help like cover up dark circles and brighten. And then we're going to try out the new KVD Good Apple Balm Foundation. I have mine in the lightest shade, so hopefully that will work out. We also have this powder brush that I got for free with purchase when I purchased the e.l.f. product, so we'll try that out. And then the last two things that I got a couple of shades from the new Jaclyn Bold Lip. So I've got like the plum one with matching lip liner and You Guys. And then I have the No Rules, which is kind of more of like an orange. So I figured once we get down to like the makeup part, we would swatch them on the lips once we finish like the eye look and everything to see what would go best. But those are all the products we're going to try. I'm so excited to get to try these out. If you guys are excited as well, then you're definitely going to want to keep on watching. Okay, so I'm first going to start off with my Resurfacing Retinol Serum. Okay, so I'm first going to start off with my retinol serum. This pumps out quite a bit. This is developed with dermatologists, this lightweight formula with 3 essential ceramides, encapsulated retinol and licorice root extract, gently evens skin tone, helping to fade the appearance of post-acne marks and pores for a refined complexion while helping to restore the protective skin barrier. Okay. So let's go ahead and start applying this. Doesn't really have much of a scent. It feels really nice and somewhat hydrating. It's not burning my skin. So far so good. Obviously I would need to use this more to like get more thoughts on it, but So far so good. Like, it doesn't have the scent, not burning. Okay, next we're gonna go into this little oil, and I'm just gonna get a little dropper full. This even comes with a little tiny dropper. I mean, like, this whole thing is just tiny. Okay, and then I'm gonna like start pressing that into my skin. This is stuff that I usually, besides the retinol, I do use an oil every day for my skin. More so in the winter than I do so much like the summer, just because in the summer it can get I can get a little slightly a bit oily, not like overly, so I don't feel like I need an oil every single day, just when I get dry. But in the winter I'm always dry, so it's really like my skin is now starting to look super dewy, how I like it. Okay, so then we have these Derma E Ultra Hydrating Dewy Skin Serum. Our concentrated serum treatment is formulated with ultra hydrating hyaluronic acid, olive-derived squalene, skin-strengthening ceramides, and antioxidant-rich green tea to nourish skin while supporting barrier protection and long-lasting moisture for up to 72 hours. Skin stays soft, supple, and well-hydrated all day. Natural mica delicately enhances for a luminous, dewy finish. It says apply to a clean face and neck. Use in morning and evening alone or combine with your favorite moisturizer. Top tip, layer on top of moisturizer to the high points of your face for a dewy, luminous glow. All right, so, oh, okay. I do not like the way that this smells. It smells awful, I'm just gonna say that. But it definitely is hydrating. I like to press these kinds of things into my skin more so than rub it, bring it down the neck a little bit, but okay, my skin is dewy, which is what I like. Okay, so next is the CeraVe. This is kind of expensive. It's like $14, and like that side is basically done, but you really don't need a lot of this. I'm just going to like take a small amount and start to work this in. It's really nice and thick. This is fantastic for me in the evenings. Again, this doesn't really have much of a scent. Yeah, it doesn't have like any scent at all. The Derma E one, I can't put my finger on what it is. It just doesn't smell good. Like, it's not like it's like rose scented or anything like that. It's just like, I can't put my finger on what it is. It's like one of those, like, when you smell it, you know, but you just can't think of exactly what it is. That's how that is. All right, so far, I am loving my skin, the way it looks. I am going to take just a little bit, let this sink into my skin, and then we will come back so we can move right on into the makeup. All right, so I am back. My eyes are now primed with my Ultimate Eye Primer, my tried and true. My skin is still feeling really nice, really soft, really supple, and my skin is looking very nice and glowy. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna break on into these little quads. I'm gonna start off with the Going Coconutty shade, and we're gonna go into the shade, if I can read this, Vacay, which is just kind of like a skin tone color kind of shade, and I'm going to use that to kind of set down my eye base. It does have a little bit of glitter in it, but it doesn't really transfer all over the face, and I don't really notice it so much in my eyes. Okay, so I'm going to dive into the Strawberry palette, and we're going to dive into the shade called Parfait right here. This is going to be like our transition type tone. I'm just going to take a little bit on my brush, get my mirror, that's important, make sure you have your mirror, and start focusing this in like the transition area. It's definitely a very light shade. Just take a little bit of building. But this I feel like is a perfect transition. like absolutely perfect. I'm going for something kind of like a pinky nude kind of a look is what I'm going for on the eyes. I don't know how well this is going to look, truthfully, but we'll see. All right, just doing some more building. Oh my god. My quad literally, just shutting it, broke. Like, okay, terrible packaging. Next, I'm going to go into the mango shade, and I'm going to take the shade, let's go into Chutney right here. I'm not going to lie. Do you guys ever remember watching Legally Blonde, or have you ever seen Legally Blonde? Chutney, the daughter? That's what it reminds me of. I don't know what chutney is supposed to mean in like the fruit world, but when I hear chutney, I think Legally Blonde. And we're going to focus that in the crease and a little bit above because my eyes are hooded. But I'm going to add another layer to this. So I really want to be able to like see this. You guys, I literally just opened this and this one broke as well. Like, what is going on? Like, why are these terrible palettes? Oh, yikes. Okay. So then I'm going to go a little bit lower down into my crease, and I'm going to go into this purple shade right here called Vitamin C. And I just want to focus that like in my crease for sure. Then I'm going to go back into that coconut one. I'm going to go onto the deepest shade. This is the shade. It's so hard to read these. Like, Nuts for You. I mean, look at how, one, tiny that is and how much it just like blends into the shade names. All right, so Nuts for You, the darkest shade. I'm going to take that in my little brush and we're going to focus that right here in the outer corner and just pack it on and build it up. I've glitter primed my eyelids with my NYX glitter glue, tried and true. I'm going to dive on into the Strawberry Sorbet palette. Oh god, I'm so mad. This thing is like so broken. This makes me so mad. I'm going to go into that darkest pink shade. And we are going to start working that in the center to outer portion of my lid. I see you, baby. And we're going to focus this lightest pink shade right here on like the inner to center part of my lid. Just kind of open it up. Okay, so I've wiped up, cleaned up the eyelids. Let's go ahead, let's dive on into the face. I'm going to save the other palette for like the inner corner or like lash line. All right, so I'm going to start off with the Wet n Wild Primer Serum that is supposed to brighten. This says brightening water-based serum formulated with calendula, pineapple, hibiscus, rose water, and garden tea extract boosts radiance as it preps and primes skin for extended makeup wear. It kind of has like a, yep, it does smell like pineapple. Has a very nice pineapple scent. I will bring this in the center of my face as well, but really want to focus that on the outer portion of my face. Just so like the hydration is there, because I will go in with the pore one. This is the Refined Pores Primer Serum. So this is pore refining water based serum formulated with bok chool, dragon fruit, lavender, rose water, and green tea extract. Blurs and softens the appearance of skin as it preps and primes for extended makeup wear. So this one I'm only going to solely focus in like the center of my face. Okay. This one has a very like, I think you can definitely tell it's got like bok chool in it. That's kind of what it smells like. And I'm just going to focus that here on the center of my face. All right, well, let's go ahead. Let's move on. We're going to go into the Benefit Boing Brighten Conceal. This definitely gives like a very like light pink. I'm just going to focus that right here where I have the most darkness. All right, and then I've got my little e.l.f. This came in like the holiday set. Just so I get up in there. Okay. Hold on. Hold, please. Okay, first of all, this blended out so well. Like, it blended out easily like a dream and really got rid of my dark circles. Like, it really did cover up my dark circles. I think I like that. I think that's one of the first color correctors that I've actually been like in love with. So now we're going to go into the KVD Good Apple Concealer. I feel like this is a dropper. It's not a dropper, but it looks like it is. What an interesting tail foot. Okay. I have not seen something like that. So let's, okay, it really applies the product. Like, wow. I was not ready. Okay. I mean, literally, this is still just like one dunk in the thing. And, okay. I was not a huge fan of the Good Apple foundation. I think it went on really beautifully, really had some maximum coverage. But when it came to like anything else really, it wasn't that great. So let's start blending this out. Okay, so this concealer really does brighten. I think it's probably in combination with. So like this is probably one of like the only concealers that has like really, besides going with a plain white, really brightened my under eyes the way that this has. Especially in like combination. Okay, one thing though that I am noticing is that you need to blend out quickly. It's starting to become a little bit tougher to blend out. It's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just something to definitely note. It just means it might be a little bit more drying, but it did say full coverage. Why do my under eyes look really good? Like, do I love this? Or is it like one of those, like, I love the KVD and it's just not going to wear well? You're definitely going to have to check my description box so I can let you know how well this wore. Interesting. Okay. All right. I like that. So the next thing that we have to try is the e.l.f. Powder. So usually I use like cream products, but I think I'll just use my powder products. I don't really know if you get a lot of this powder, but all right. Anyways, and where's that brush? All right. So we have the powder brush. Not a lot is picking up on the brush. And there is quite a bit. Okay, well, let's see. Let's just see how this goes. Let's just see how it goes. Okay. I think it works best to just like go like this. And it does provide some coverage. I will give it that. I'm gonna just apply it where I'm gonna put some cream products. Maybe I should just do the whole head because now it looks like I look really pale, but like tan in the center of my forehead. Doesn't look terrible. Actually, it really doesn't look terrible. Like, it really does set the face nicely. adds some coverage. I think that was really good with like the concealer products. Why not? Do I love all of this? I think I really love all of this. Oh my gosh. What a first. Okay, so now I've got all of that on. I'm going to go ahead. I need to do some, like, finish the rest of my makeup. So then we can come back and we can try out some lip options and do the lower lash line. Okay, so for the lower lash line, I really kind of want to make it, like, really kind of like pinky purple. We have, like, a lot of, like, I don't know, neutral pinks on the top. I really want to make it pinky purple. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start off with this pink shade right here from the Strawberry palette. And just, like, focus on really smoking that out. Wow, this is like fantastically beautiful pink. Like, wow. It's beautiful. Next, I want to go into the shade, the really purple one here. Kind of use that up on the top lash and just like smoke that a little bit closer to the lash line. Then I'm going to go into the Mango palette. I'm going to take this shade on my inner corner and take it down just a little bit as well. Like start right in here and then focus like taking it out. Okay, so here is the finished eye look. So now we've got some fun like lip colors to try out. So let's start off with the, what is this, No Rules? Yeah, No Rules. And my lines aren't going to be perfect. I don't think this is going to be the shade though. I think that's cute. I think that'd be a really cute like summer-esque color, but I don't think this is it for this look. Oh, we're just going to go ahead and line the lip. There's no way that that is going to work. So we got the pencil. Let's start lining. So again, really nice, really creamy. And then I'm going to go into the liquid lipstick. And this is the You Guys shade. And here we go. Alright, so here is the final look. What do you guys think? Do you like how this turned out? Do you not? Let me know all your thoughts down below, but let's go ahead and dive on into some of my final thoughts. Let's start off with skincare. So first things first, this Derma E Hydrate Ultra Hydrating Dewy Skin Serum. I really do like this. I think it did provide a really nice dew and glow to the skin, which is what I'm always looking for because my skin is very dry. So I think this did provide that. I will definitely use this. The retinol serum I have to keep using. I didn't really notice a huge difference. You're not going to notice a huge difference just right off the bat. So I will have to keep using this. I like that it didn't really have much of a fragrance. I liked that you know, it didn't burn my skin or anything. Some retinols will burn my skin. This one did not, and it was really nice and hydrating as well. So I really appreciate that. I think this is a fine serum, okay? Like, it's fine. It's a fine oil. It's not a serum, it's an oil. It's fine, whatever. I paid $10, and it looks a much bigger online, but I paid $10 for not even half of a fluid ounce. And Good Molecules is really nice and affordable, and I'm just like, what is nice and affordable about this? Like, I think the serum, you know, the serum's fine, but I want, since I'm using a serum every morning, I need something that has more product. So I have used like some Physicians Formula and the NYX, but I kind of want to try out some other oils. If you know of better face oils that have a lot more product than this, leave that down below in the comments so I can go and check those out. I love having a face oil, and I just wish that was bigger. The last thing for the skincare is the CeraVe Skin Renewing Night Cream. I love this. It is so nice and thick and hydrating. I use this at night whenever it's in my rotation, so I will be putting this back into my rotation. But I love this. It is so good, so hydrating, nice and creamy. Such a great product. If you want like a really nice thick hydrating cream, especially for like night, you will love this, especially if you have sensitive skin, because there's just really not any scent to it, and it's just really nice and hydrating. So I think if you have really, really sensitive skin, you will like this. This only has 1.7 ounces, and the thing about this is like, I think it's like $17 or something like that. It's pretty expensive, and you don't get tons, but I don't think you need to use a ton either. I think this lasts me, this size jar, lasts me about 3 or 4 months. So I feel like that's fair, because that's like averaging like, okay, 3 months, let's say it was like $18, it's like $6 a month. So I mean, you know, breaking it down price wise, not terrible, but this is definitely one of my favorite night creams. Now we're gonna go ahead and move right on into the makeup. This Wet n Wild Primer Base Brighten, again, I don't think it brightened, but I do like how nice and hydrated, and I like how it gave a little bit of a tack to help my foundation grip too. And I don't think it really disrupted any of my makeup or anything. I don't think it made it look terrible. It does have, this one also has some slight like glitter in it, but I don't really notice that a whole lot on the face. There's some like here and there you might notice some glitter. So I don't really like the whole glitter aspect, but I do like the scent. I like the pineapple scent. I don't know why I love that so much, but I do. I love the pineapple scent, and I love the hydration that it gave. So I will have to keep playing around with this, but so far upon first impression, I do like this. The one that I'm just kind of like, what about, is the refining pores. Okay, so first of all, it didn't really do a whole lot, I felt like, for my pores. Like I can still see my pores perfectly, has the glitter in it. And then at first I was like, well, it's definitely adding some more like emphasis and texture where I put it. But now that it's like sat there, I've done the rest of my makeup, it actually looks pretty good. Like it looks pretty decent. So this is one I'm gonna definitely have to play around with more. This one I thought I was going to hate, but then as it like sank into the skin and worked with the products, I don't necessarily hate it now. I don't know. This is an interesting one. So I'm definitely gonna have to try this out a little bit more. I don't say I hate it. I don't think it's love. Like, I don't think it's like, oh my gosh, it blow me out of the water right now. I think this is definitely one where I'm like, this is interesting. Like I would use it, but like, is it love? Do I actually hate it? I need to play around with it some more with other like primers and products, but so far it's an interesting one for me. These Colourpop quads. I really do enjoy quads. I like that sometimes I can just take this out and easily come up with the look. I think that the shadows performed nicely. I don't like how they all just break just by opening and closing it. I hate that. Like, Colourpop, what the fuck are you doing? Like, I don't understand. Like, I'm paying you like 10, what are these, like $10 or $12 for these quads, and like literally they're breaking. What? I don't know if I've ever heard anybody like review these truthfully, so I can't tell you if other people are having this experience, but literally two of my 4 have busted within first use. Shadows are fine. The packaging is not. All right, the e.l.f. Camo powder. I think it's nice. I don't necessarily know if I love it as much as the Colourpop Pretty Fresh. Again, it does add some coverage. I am going to do some more days where I like try this out with like just using this as a foundation, try using it out in a couple of different ways, see what I think. I don't think it makes the skin look terrible. It really did set my skin. It did provide some more coverage. My under eyes don't look bad either. Like, I think this was a really decent product. Again, I don't know if I love it as much as my Pretty Fresh. Let me know if you guys want a comparison video trying this out versus the Colourpop Pretty Fresh, and then I can give you guys my recommendation on which one I would recommend more. Let me know if you want to see that. If not, that's totally fine. But just thought it would be interesting to see like the difference, like the comparison. So let me know if you want to see that. In terms of this Buoying Concealer from Benefit, this really did brighten up my under eyes. It helps cover up those dark circles, and I didn't feel like I had to apply a lot. It blended out beautifully. Honestly, I have used quite a few like under eye color correctors. I think this one may have to be my favorite for right now. I know I've tried like Blvd, this one. I've tried some from Milani. I've tried maybe a couple other ones. This one so far is my favorite, which is interesting. You don't really get a lot of product but I don't think it's a bad product. I think this is actually a really good product. They have a whole bunch of different shade range. So if you need something like you have redness under your eyes, or dark circles and you're a deeper skin tone, like they have tons and tons of options for ways that you can brighten up your under eyes using something like this. So definitely I would say go and check this out, especially if you struggle with under eyes. If your under eyes are perfect and you don't have any struggles, you just need to slap on some concealer and you're good to go, you probably don't need this. But if you do have some things you would like to correct, try this out. Try this out and let me know what you think. In terms of the concealer, this is a really good concealer. It really did brighten up my under eyes. I don't know if it's like just because of this or with the boing or the combination. I don't know. Right now, it's looking really, really good underneath my under eyes. It is providing really full coverage. It doesn't look like cakey and crepey. It's not making, my lines super defined. Like, it's really, really good concealer. All right, last things to talk about. So is basically the Jaclyn lip products. I think that the lip liners they're nice and they're creamy. They're pigmented. I really have like no issue with them. They're just creamy. They glide right on. They're sharpenable. I don't really have any issues with Jaclyn's lip liners. I really like them. As for the liquid lips, they dry down and they are very, very matte. They are very uncomfortable. I do put on like a lip balm or something on underneath my lips to not make them as dry, but just know they are very drying. But here's the thing that I like about them and why I keep purchasing them, because I do have ones like Winter Beauty, Give Me Glow, that aren't super drying and they feel really comfortable on the lips. So I really do enjoy those. So you're probably like, well, then why would you buy more Jaclyn Hill? Here's the thing. If I need to go to multiple jobs, or if I have meetings after meeting with client after client, and I really need to look good and I need something that is going to stay with me all day, even when I drink, because like, here's my cup. I got some stuff in it now. Okay, nothing. It doesn't come off. Nothing. It just doesn't. It doesn't come off. This stays so well. It's super uncomfortable, but if I'm in a meeting and I have a drink and I need something that's going to last through the meeting and me drinking and talking, this is it. This is going to last. And that's why I keep buying them and why I do like them. I don't love them because they're so drying, but I love their staying power. Their staying power is phenomenal. Wow. All right. So that is it for today's video. I hope that you guys enjoy all the testing out of new products. Stay tuned because I also placed an order on Sephora. That has already come in. Then I placed another order on Sephora so I could get the Patrick Ta stuff. Not all of it, some of it. So that's also coming. But I'm going to be doing a review on the things that I got right now. So if you guys enjoy this type of content, trying out new makeup, then definitely go ahead. You're going to want to hit that subscribe button. You're going to want to click the little bell to be notified of all my future uploads. If you enjoy content like this, definitely give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy. This helps me out. This lets YouTube know you enjoy these videos. This lets me know. And leave me a comment down below what you think. If you've tried any of these products, let me know what you think of them. Let me know if this review helped you influence your purchases. Let me know all of that down below. I will see you guys in my next one. Thanks for hanging out with me. Bye.